right, number 3. I am multiplying 3 times x. So I have to undo multiplication. Need to divide both sides by coefficient 3. 3 is canceled 1. 1 times x is x. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Gentlemen, why? Number 5. I am multiplying v by 13/9. What's the easiest way to get rid of a fractional coefficient? Yeah, just multiply it by the reciprocal. Very good, Marcus. So I'm going to multiply both sides by the reciprocal. Not 9/13, which means I have to multiply both sides by 9/13. And I highly suggest that every day when you come into this class, you grab a calculator on your way in. Okay, these all cancel out to 1. 1 times v is v. Now, unless you're really good at fractions, like I said, I would highly suggest getting a calculator. And I'm going to make sure you always put fractions in parentheses. I'm going to take 91/33 and multiply it by 9/13. Hit enter and get a decimal. How do I get it back into a fraction? That's right, hit math, enter, enter. 21/11. Questions on how to get rid of fractional coefficients? Huh? Got it? Number 7. Yep, you're going to do the evens. Okay. I have p minus 3 1/5 equals negative 206/55. Now, again, this looks really bad, but it's all a matter of putting it into your calculator. Okay? We're going to add 3 1/5 to both sides. Because it's going to cancel that out. I'm going to get my p. And hopefully I can remember how to do mixed numbers in a calculator. So I'm going to take my negative 206 divided by 55. I'm going to add to it my 3 1/5. Now, this is how you put mixed numbers into these calculators. I'm going to put 3 plus 1 divided by 5, and you have to use a double parenthesis. Got it? You should have a calculator and be doing this so you know how to do it on a quiz or a test. Hit enter. There's my decimal, and then I'm going to have to hit math, enter, enter. I get negative 6/11. You got a TI 30, you're actually going to be ahead of the ball game because they're easier to use than these scientific calculators. Should we do that again? How about we do number 8? Now that everybody's got a calculator. I would. All right. Here's my equal sign. I'm going to add 10 and 1/12 to both sides. These cancel the 1. I get my x. Okay. There we go, kids. Negative, parenthesis, negative 89 divided by 15. Close out that fraction. I'm going to add to it the fraction 10. Now, the way you have to put 10 and 1/12 in here is 10 plus parenthesis 1 divided by 12. Close the fraction parenthesis, and then you got to close. So that was that one. Then you got to close this parenthesis. So hit your parenthesis again. Hit enter. There's your decimal. Change it back to a fraction. Hit math. Enter. Enter. 83/20.
Oh.
It is confusing. It's not going to be, you're not going to come across this too often, but you really should know how to do it. It does appear once in a while. Got it? I'll try to watch the quizzes and stuff. Number 9. Now this time I have like terms on the same side of the equal sign. So what am I going to do? Yeah, combine them first. 3k minus 6k. Negative 3k. Then I'm going to divide both sides by the coefficient. Negative 3. This cancels the 1. I get k equals 0. I can divide. Burgess, go step outside. What? Burgess, I'm not kidding. Step out in the hall. Second day in a row. One more time. It's an automatic referral. I will one more time. Right now, it's step in the hall because I'm really pissed at you. Close the door. So I get k equals 0. Number 11. I'm doing the odds. You guys are doing the evens. Because I needed to show you guys how to do a little more. Okay, I have like terms on the same side. So I'm going to combine those. I get my 8x. Then I have multiplication between the coefficient 8 and x, so I'm going to divide by 8. Eight cancel the 1. I get x equals 16 divided by 8 is 2. 13, I have a number in front of parentheses. What do I have to do?
Uh,
Distribute. Good. Who said that? Great. All right. Gillian? Gillian? Negative 5 times 5r. Negative 25r. Negative 5 times a positive 7 is negative 35. See, nothing to combine. Going to add 30. I'm going to get this term by itself, variable term. So I'm going to add 35 both sides. I get negative 25r equals negative 75. Divide by the coefficient negative 25. I get r equals 3. It's crappy. I had surgery and it hurt a lot. Really bad. I'm going to skip to 19. Negative 2. I have to distribute twice here, right? Negative 2 times 7r. Negative 14r. Negative 2 times negative 6. Positive 12. Negative 7 times 3r. Negative 21r. Negative 7 times 3, negative 21. Okay, combine like terms on the same side. You have a negative 14r, negative 21r. Gives me a negative 35r. And then 12 minus 21 minus 9. Okay, get this term by itself. I'm going to add 9 to both sides. I get negative 35r equals negative 35. Divide by the coefficient, negative 35. So r is going to equal what? Anything divided by itself is 21. This time I have x's on both sides of the equation. So I'm going to have to get the x's on one side and everything else on the other. Now I like for my x's positive. You can do this different ways. You could subtract 8x, or I'm going to subtract 5x. Because what that does is it just keeps my variable term positive. So I get negative 6 equals, bring down the 9, 8x minus 5x, 3x. Now I have my x on this side, so I'm going to undo the plus 9, subtract 9. Negative 6 minus 9, negative 15. Bring down your 3x. Then we're going to divide by the coefficient 3. Negative 15 divided by 3, negative 5, equals our x. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to evens on pages 1 through 3. Questions, comments, concerns?